Welcome back to the Real Estate News. I'm Justin Riley, sitting in for Stacy Hansen for just a moment here. Winter weather is here. I know it's hard to believe, but what better way to stay warm all this winter than to seal your home and keep the air leakage and the cold outside? And here to join us to talk a little bit more about that is Dave White from the Home Depot. Dave, welcome.
Thanks for having me today.
Yeah, good to have you with us. They say that the Department of Energy says that air leakage in the home is equivalent to having a medium-sized window open for 24 hours a day. That's absolutely incredible to me. And you say that the first step should be to seal the envelope, so to speak. Tell us what that means.
Exactly. So it's really simple. It means really to seal the exterior or the shell of your home. Any place that you know you might be losing energy, so you're getting a draft or air leakage. So I would do a little quick walk around the house. Start with windows and doors. It seems to be the place that they're most prone to lose energy. So look at your windows. If you feel a draft on the top or the bottom, just seal it up. It's really easy to do with some rubber foam insulation. It's inexpensive. It's an easy do-it-yourself project. You just peel and stick. So you peel the backing, cut it to length, stick it to the bottom of your lower sash, top of your upper sash, on the inside of your doors as well. So you know where your exterior door meets the door frame or the door jamb, that can be a big area to lose energy. So you can put the peel and stick there, but if you already have what's sort of a pre-installed, manufactured, installed weather stripping, a lot of people are afraid to mess with that, but it's really simple to replace. You just peel that weather stripping away and it pulls it out of this little channel. And you can get a replacement that you cut to size, and you just pop that into the same channel all the way around, and you've got a tight seal. And again, for things that may be not as obvious, like a dryer vent that goes to the outside, there could be a little gap around that. You want to seal those too. And the easiest way to do that is with the great stuff, which is a foam seal insulation. You spray this foam in, it expands to fill that gap. So it's great for areas where it's sort of unusual openings or sizes.
That's fantastic. And you know, a lot of people don't even think about things like the dryer vent, but there's so many places where air can leak in. And you know, I imagine over time that just kind of erodes away at your pocketbook through your energy bill.
Absolutely. And again, with a small investment in time and a little bit of investment in materials, you can really make a big difference.
What are some other ways that we can insulate our home?
So think about your attic, and that's really, the attic is a place heat rises, heat goes up. And if your attic isn't adequately insulated, then you're losing a lot of energy there. So a couple things you can do. Go up to the attic, be very careful up there, measure the depth of the insulation that's up there. Go on HomeDepot.com. Once you're on, you can actually see a map and a calculator for how much insulation you should have. It's called the R value, which means the resistance value. It'll tell you in a certain area of the country you should have an R value of 30, let's say. In order to accomplish that, you need a certain depth of insulation. So just measure what you've got. You can add to it with rolled insulation like this. Owens Corning, it's easy to put in. It's cut so that it goes right between the joists. You can blow in insulation. That's really easy. So it's prepackaged. You put that in an insulation blower, and we'll actually provide you with one for the day if you get the blown insulation. You go up to the attic and it just blows it all over the place. It gets into those hard to reach corners and things, and you can add to the insulation that's there to really protect your home.
I hear more and more about blown insulation. That seems to be kind of a trending thing, especially with people who have older homes that they want to do some updates to. So that seems like it's a pretty effective technique.
Yeah, it is, and again, it's honestly a lot easier than trying to roll out insulation, especially if you have a roof situation that's hard to get to those eaves, just those very corners. And we even have green options for that. We have a green fiber insulation. It's up to 85% recycled materials. And again, it blows in just the same way. And it's a great way just to add insulation to what you already have.
Let's talk a little bit about pipes and faucets bursting or from freezing. We haven't in Wisconsin had weather quite that cold yet, but it's something that we probably anticipate will happen eventually. What can we do to prevent this from happening?
So look around, especially if you have a crawl space or a basement that's exposed to a lot colder temperatures, and check those pipes. It's easy to insulate the pipes. You can actually get a pipe wrap. It's just this little foam pipe insulation, and it comes kind of pre-rolled, and you cut it to size. You just slide it over your pipe. And you're good to go. You can also actually heat your pipes. So we carry, Frost King makes this little pipe heater. It's a little cord that you attach to your pipe. It senses the temperature, and if it gets a little too low, gets towards freezing, it'll kick on and create just enough heat to keep those pipes from freezing. And then don't forget about your outdoor situation. So outdoor faucets. If you leave those on, sometimes you can shut those off from the inside of the house at a shutoff valve and empty them. You want to make sure you open that faucet and empty it out once you shut it off from the inside. Or you can use a faucet cover like this one. It's just a foam insulation cover. It slips right over that outdoor faucet and cinches up to keep it insulated, to keep it from freezing.
Dave, we just have a couple of seconds left. Where can viewers go to find out more information about what you talked about today?
All you have to do is come into the store or go to homedepot.com/energy.
Thanks so much for joining us today. We appreciate the tips.
Thank you.
Dave White joined us live via satellite from the Home Depot. Don't go away. There's more real estate news coming up after the break.